What do these people need to get started? Why aren't they starting? We all know the answer is fear. But the difference with you guys or me or anybody who's followed through is we're more afraid of what life would be like if we don't follow through than the person who's willing to settle for what they got and kind of hope it'll change and maybe purchase something for the moment and then not follow through on it. It's almost like people, overachievers, have a little more fear. They're a little more afraid of missing out. They're afraid of not being there, or they got a strong enough reason to follow through. So I'd say if you're looking at home, you want to give somebody some value, go, where do I start? I'm sick of this. That's a damn good place. Immersion, because how'd you learn language? You didn't learn it by just learning principles. You got in it and you did it so often that it became real. And the bottom line of why I'm here, besides being crazy mofo, is that I'm really in a position, I'm not here to motivate you, obviously, you don't need that. And a lot of times that's what people think I do, and it's the furthest thing from it. What happens though is people say to me, well, I don't need any motivation. And I say, well, that's interesting, that's not what I do. I'm the why guy. I don't know why you do what you do. What is your motive for action? What is it that drives you in your life today, not 10 years ago, or are you running the same pattern? Because I believe that the invisible force of internal drive activated is the most important thing in the world. I'm here because I believe emotion is the force of life. All of us here have great minds. You know, most of us here have great minds, right? I don't know if I'm in the category, but we all know how to think. And with our minds, we can rationalize anything, we can make anything happen. We can, I agree with what was described a few days ago about this idea that people work in their self-interest, but we all know that that's bullshit at times. You don't work in your self-interest all the time. Because when emotion comes into it, the wiring changes in the way it functions. And so it's wonderful for us to think intellectually about how the life of the world is, and especially those who are very smart. We can play this game in our head, but I really want to know what's driving you. And what I'd like to maybe invite you to do by the end of this talk is explore where you are today for two reasons. One, so that you can contribute more. And two, so that hopefully we can not just understand other people more, but maybe appreciate them more and create the kinds of connections that can stop some of the challenges that we face in our society today. They're only going to get magnified by the very technology that's connecting us, because it's making us intersect. And that intersection doesn't always create the view of everybody now understands everybody and everybody appreciates everybody. So I've had an obsession basically for 30 years. And that obsession has been what makes the difference in the quality of people's lives? What makes a difference in their performance? Because that's what I got hired to do. I got to produce the result now. That's what I've done for 30 years. I get the phone call when the athlete is burning down on national television and they were ahead by 5 strokes and now they can't get back on the course. And I got to do something right now to get the result or nothing matters.
This dying thing inside of you, this urge, this constant disappointment in yourself, this insatiable desire to be something, somebody, to have success, to take care of your family, to put money together, to feel better about yourself, to have self-esteem and confidence. Let me tell you a little something they don't teach you in school. Maybe your mom or dad didn't teach you this. Okay? And I'm talking from personal experience. It is easier, listen to me, it is easier to be successful than it is to fail in life. I know some of you, if you're having a hard time, you're having trouble with money, your relationships aren't working, maybe, who knows how bad your problems are right now. You got a drug problem, an alcohol problem, a girlfriend problem, boyfriend problem. You had somebody, you just lost a mom or a dad. You're depressed, you're down, you're in a big transition. Maybe you lost your job. I've been through every one of those scenarios and more. And I'm just telling you what I wish somebody would have told me at 25 years old when I was broke. At 30, when I was starting my business and I was failing in it for 3 years, 39 months to be exact. In my first marriage that didn't work out, okay? When I had a lawsuit that I didn't even know how to handle because they don't teach you that in any school. A frivolous lawsuit, by the way, completely like out of nowhere. When I've been hated on, criticized, counted out, I wish somebody would have told me this one thing. It is easier to be successful. Just keep this in mind. Make this your go-to piece of knowledge. It is easier to be successful than it is to fail, okay? Listen to what I'm telling you right here. I have nothing to sell you. I have nothing to gain by this except maybe you and I become lifetime friends because of this. You have nothing. You have nothing if you fail, okay? You have nothing when you're just getting by, okay? It is miserable to get by. It is hard work to fail. It is hard work to lose in life, okay? Pay the price. Pay the price, no matter how bad it seems right now. I'm telling you, the price you're paying right now of failing, just getting by, not making it, it is harder to fail than it is to succeed, man. If you can wrap your head around this, success is easier than failure is. If I could just get to the place where I'm succeeding, it is going to be easier to succeed than it is to fail. Because some of you are being taught completely backwards. Pay the price, rise and grind, you got to push and shove. I'm telling you, change your mindset. It is easier to succeed than it is to fail.